Robin.
You're listening to Opie Anthony. On the virus. Sirius XM.
Little Metallica for Jim Breuer. You know that Load was released 17 years ago today?
I was listening on the way in before I heard that you had... Now, you know when you book certain types of humans, especially ones you return wallets to that don't appreciate
fuck Opie. That guy.
Well, maybe you ruined his... Maybe he just had a conversation about what the devil is, and then you ruined the whole devil persona.
Yeah.
It could have been so many things going on.
Are you a good Samaritan at times?
Yeah, I try to be.
I felt like I was in a situation where I had to return that guy's wallet, and then he's an asshole. But then, what? I was...
The last two Good Samaritans, one led to a knapsack getting ripped off my back, which we've discussed many years ago.
A lot of people said, you're lucky you weren't with Lars. He would have thrown the wallet in the street.
If Lars is there,
that was brought up yesterday.
There's your wallet, huh?
The famous Breuer
fucking
story.
Wallet, Opie. The fuck you bringing the fucking wallet back to fucking Harlem? Jesus Christ! It probably wasn't his wallet.
It was a white dude.
Fuck that white goo. Why is he in Harlem? Fucking crack addict.
He's outskirts of Harlem where the hip white people live.
Yeah.
He goes to Columbia as
gentrification.
As an adult. He's upper 40s going to Columbia. I don't know what that's about.
What the fuck is that about?
I don't know. And then I'm mad because I don't get to thank you.
See, all good deeds.
Go on,
something. And you went up there like, oh, yeah, I heard you.
I was feeling good about myself.
Well, yeah. Well, you still should have felt good. Let him be the...
Right, he's the dick.
Asshole. He's the dick.
Yeah, but now I want the wallet back so I can throw it in a sewer.
Yeah, but see, your karma... Although that would have been funny.
Oh, yeah.
Hold it, you should have... Excuse me 1 second.
Right.
I forgot to grab it and just fucking toss it across the street.
There's a time that I would absolutely not handed him the wallet and walked out of his building and threw it in the air. Or threw it in a bush and walked away.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as I felt his vibe, I the old me would have absolutely done that.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. No problem.
Fucking.
You let him
great.
You let him infiltrate you.
In the end, I knew it would be a good radio story, an okay radio story.
It was a good radio story.
Whatever.
He's an ingrate.
He's an ingrate.
Fucking guy.
Everyone's right. The guy's a cunt, but you did the right thing. You should have brought it back.
That's right.
You should have brought it back.
Did you know you could just throw it in the mailbox and the post office will deal with it?
I did do that, but that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Who's gonna trust that?
A postal worker.
Yeah, right. Who's gonna trust that?
Yeah.
Here's my wallet. Here's my American Express card. Here's my bank statements and my Social Security. Can you make sure this gets back to me in the mail?
All my passwords.
Here's my passport number. Thank you so much, Mr. Mailman.
Oh, fuck.
I'm so glad I live in the U.S.
True.
Where they do these wonderful deeds.
Yeah. A fucking underpaid postal employee thinking he's going to...
But he's questioning me. I'm like, here's your fucking wallet. I don't need to be questioned. It's because I know it's because I dress like shit, so he probably assumed the thing.
He probably thought you would maybe look for money.
Yeah, no, I'm not looking for money.
Yeah, looking for a reward, right?
What did you say to it? Did you say I'm not looking for money, it's just yours?
I said I don't need your fucking money. It got a little heated because I was starting to get pissed when he said it. I think it was the third time that he kept saying, well, I just used his wallet at a supermarket or a store right around the corner. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, but I don't need your fucking money. I found your wallet in a fucking cab. Here.
He was accusing you of using it.
He was accusing me to be involved in a way that, I don't know, regarding a scam or something.
See, now that's when I would have dropped everything. I'm like, tell you what, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Do you have satellite radio? What? No? Okay. I'm going to get a prescription for you, and I want you to turn on at 8 in the morning, 6 in the morning, and you tell me if you think I need your fucking 38 cents and your fucking wallet.
Thank you.
That's when you start going, I pay more taxes than you make as a salary. You think I need your stupid wallet?
Yeah, the wallet's Donald Trump's.
Yes.
Doesn't quite work.
And I was reminded yesterday why I
got a nanny.
I was reminded why I don't get involved. when I see some lady fall in the street, I'm not the person running up to make sure she's okay. I make
You're
believe
probably the one who pushed her.
I make believe I didn't see it.
Run up, put your balls on her fucking chin and
Exactly.
snap away for Twitter.
Squeeze her ass a little bit, make her Vine video of her legs kicking.
I officially have Vine.
Oh, good.
I got the app and everything on my fucking phone.
Have you
man.
made your first Vine yet?
I'm a little nervous. It's got to be a good one out of the box.
Do you want a good one out of the box, or do you want?
I was thinking maybe
kind of
going with a shitty one
so that you could improve. Exactly. Now, Roland, that's a good account to look at as to if you really want to aim low. Yesterday was hilarious. It was labeled yellow cab.
Oh, really?
And he just went 6 seconds, a yellow cab, and he goes wee, and that's it. And then a garbage truck.
Yeah.
And
There's a lot of pressure in them things, and Instagram.
it's a lot
I'm
of
finding
pressure.
myself want to be artsy, and at the end of the day, I'm like, does anyone
No one cares.
I mean, am I gonna be the guy who's huge on? Do you see Breuer's Instagram pictures?
with any luck.
Oh
right?
my God!
You don't want to be big internet?
Jim
boy.
Norton's huge on Vine. Those are the greatest 6 seconds I've ever seen ever.
Is that what we're doing out
I mean,
there?
No one becomes huge anymore. We're all in the fucking creative pool.
It's all
said this
deleted.
was gonna happen.
Every single
Diluted.
person is in there now. And if you do get a little fame, it's short-lived. It's only
Very
for a couple
short-lived.
days tops.
It's
You could be
like-
the big guy on Instagram for 2 days because you came up with something that is, is unique and it goes viral.
So be it.
I just
So
do it
be
for
it.
myself. I just like snapping some pics.
I know you
That's
like
what
that
it is.
stuff.
I do like it.
I tried it for.
I do like it.
I tried it. I've got 6 pictures, and then I literally stopped a month ago. I went, what the fuck?
What are your
am I doing,
pictures?
man?
What are your 6 pictures on Instagram?
What
I
are
need
my?
to know.
Hold on a second. Let
Because
me.
I didn't even know you were on Instagram. I'm going to follow
My
you.
daughter
Really?
made me do this.
Okay.
All right. Now I don't even know how to get on here. So hold on a second. Hold on.
Jim.
All right. Okay. Yeah. I don't even know what they
Okay.
are.
But, yeah.
I don't even know how to get on them.
Are you on Twitter?
Here we go. Instagram.
Okay.
I am, but it's not me. All right. It's like me and my wife.
All right.
Gay picture. The Brewers, the cup.
Oh,
All right.
Right?
Okay.
All right. Well, let's see. All right. See, this is when I first started. I went, okay, the hand guy's going to be huge. And I started doing my hand guy in different scenarios.
Oh, yeah.
And snapshots, though.
Yes, Snap. Well, yeah, it's Instagram.
I know, but maybe you do that on Vine.
All right, maybe. See, then I went, oh, look, here's the hand guy hanging out in Florida. See, Jimmy's wheels are turning.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Oh, Chip is going to steal
Oh,
it.
here's a head in Jaws.
Okay.
Okay? See, I'm getting eaten by Jaws.
Uh-huh.
All right, Jim, you like that one.
That was good.
You know how many followers I got? 11. 11. So, I mean...
you got
really,
celebrity pictures up there.
I
Yeah.
got to say, it's huge.
Yeah.
When I go do a show, and it's almost sold out, and they go... We had no clue about you until we saw your head in the Jaws picture. And that Instagram account is monstrous.
Puts you
And
over
I
the top.
mean monstrous.
Want to get followers today?
Now, that's a fun picture. I got to say, the one in Jaws one is cute.
Oh, yeah.
It's cute. It's
What's your
different.
Instagram so people can follow you?
I don't know. I don't even know. My
let's get you
daughter
some
put this
people
together.
today.
It's Jim Breuer _official.
Oh, God. Who got Jim Brewer?
It's not a great. It's not a great.
That's
name.
not a great
Jim
name.
Brewer.
I didn't do this.
Not great.
Do this.
I did not.
Jim Brewer.
I did not do
Brewer
this.
_official to follow him on Instagram.
I did not do this, so I don't know what to. My daughter did this. She's like, Dad, you got to get on Instagram. Why? The kids know how to do this stuff.
Oh, well, yeah.
The kids know how to do
The
this
kids.
stuff. See? Yeah.
Now what, Brewer? There you go.
Oh, look at that.
There you go.
Boom. See?
Now you pop that
Now
up.
it's huge.
How old are your kids now?
14, 11.
Oh, my God.
Holy shit.
What happened?
What's up with the 14-year-old? Guys come
Think I
around? That dating thing happening?
She wants to.
And you're like holding her back, right?
Holding her back, I'm shutting the door hard.
Oh, man.
But you're in a weird catch-22 because they want to, and it's either sneak. It's a cat meowing at the door, and you either let the cat out, and then gets gang donged, or you explain to the cat, listen, there's foxes, there's wolves, they're going to do this and they're going to do that, and trust me when I tell you, don't go out there, and wait a while, and then, you know, what are you going to do? Dude, wait till kids get older. You don't think about it, and then the friends, you got to size friends up. A friend comes in, I could tell by their eyeliner, just by their eyeliner and what they're wearing, I'm like, your parents are fucked up.
Yeah.
And you've been touched in naughty ways behind a dumpster. And you ain't hanging out with my kid.
You know, it's like slutwear.
You know right away. Soon as the door opens, you go, nah, man, all right, this kid.
Because years ago, that's what you looked for in a girl when you were on the prowl.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I still...
It's based on experience, right?
Right.
Do you have to hang out with shitty fucking people because your kids are friends?
I did that.
I've had just a slight taste so far. I'm like, oh God, I gotta hang out with this person because our
And
kids
you never
are.
would have.
No, it's horrible.
Like I wouldn't pick you as a friend.
Never.
Oh, boy.
Never.
The worst.
Never. Do you like going to the hat? No, I don't.
Oh my God! And you have this just horrendous conversation you would never have.
Dullsville.
But
It's horrible.
when your kid gets older
Yeah.
and your kids are playing with good kids, then you kind of you're like, all right.
It gets better.
It's-
Because my kids are at that age, they don't even fucking know what they're.
No.
They don't know what they like.
No.
Yet. So it's just a kid to them. Oh, yay, someone that looks like my age I can play with.
Or you'll be friends with people,
Yeah.
and then their kids turn out to be the little shitheads, and then you go, all right, I got to cut you off.
Oh, man.
Because you're obviously failing horrendously, and that poison, and that's poisoning my house, so you're out.
Wow, you got to think like that,
You're
huh?
out.
Brewer's a
The
good
well
parent.
water is getting poisoned.
Yes, the well water starts there,
Yes.
it's poisoning there, and that's coming into my drainage.
You work it hard.
You're out.
You get frustrated by the parents out there that just fucking don't even do the basics with their kids because you're a real parent. You work hard at it.
Yeah, I have no patience for like just fat sloth, nowhere dads that's just beaten by their wives. Like, just step up, be a man, would you? Like, just be a man. Oh, my wife is. What about you?
My
What about you? My wife is. Just step up, fatso. Go run and do something.
You would have said faggot there in the past.
Faggot.
You still say faggot, right?
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
really
I'm
trying to take that
slower.
word away from all of us.
Oh, they're not taking away from me. That's another, like, I'm slowly introduced, like, in the past, I'd talk very carefully in front of my kids.
Yeah.
Now the cursing's coming out like crazy. I drop F-bombs to them now. If I'm really pissed, I'm like, how many times your mother gotta fucking tell you
Oh, shit.
to fucking do as you're told? Because what you wait. What you'll realize is,
Oh, God.
you don't get pissed at.
Here's my future.
You don't get pissed at your wife. You get pissed at the kids for fucking up, for diseasing your wife, because then that business transition then goes on to you, and the whole business is fucked up. So you got to go to the kids like, listen. If she says get out of the fucking pool, it means get out of the fucking pool.
Oh, man.
Because then you don't listen, then I get it for not backing her up,
Right.
for telling you, and then I'm an asshole.
the
'cause
politics
you're an
come into
asshole.
play.
Oh, the politics.
Is your wife ever cranky because the kids are doing something they shouldn't be doing?
Oh, yeah. Oh, duh. Sorry, Jimmy. Of course.
Jim. Listen, we all get cranky. She gets really cranky.
Oh, boy.
However, I can hide. In the past, I can smoke or have a glass of wine. She does nothing. So there's nothing but pure, I literally got to talk the plane down. There is no, listen, let's have a glass of wine after. There's none of that. It's people can, glass of wine, I feel better. There's none of that. It's just going to listen, relax. It takes 45 minutes to talk that train down.
Last night I had a couple hours where I was babysitting. My 3-year-old takes a toy and just hits my 7-month-old across the side of the head.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, I give him a timeout, which I think is ridiculous. And then I go, all right, let's talk about this. I go, why did you do that? And he goes, because I'm tired.
Wait a minute.
Because
let me explain
How
something.
can you fucking?
Oh man!
How can you even reason with him at that point?
Let me just.
He thinks it's acceptable to do that because he's tired.
Let me tell you why timeouts are stupid.
I know
All
they're
right?
stupid,
I know.
but what are we supposed to do?
What you're creating is future. They're getting used to what jail time is. They're going, all right, if I commit this crime,
Right.
I get timeout for how long?
Right.
All right, so if I smash my brother in the head with a truck,
Right.
I get to stay in the corner for 20 minutes
Dude,
to
that's
get yelled
standing
at?
on my
20
head.
minutes.
Dude, I'm smashing this kid in the
That's
truck.
easy
in bed.
time.
Right.
I'm going to smash him in his truck. I'm going to take his pants off, drag him outside. I'm going to Instagram pictures. I'm going to bully him.
I met him when I was doing a 5 minutes.
Right.
I was doing a 5-minute bit in the corner.
I give him.
First tattoo came when I was 6. Let him know his boss.
I lower my voice. And I give him little threats. I'm like, would you like me to do that to you? Would you like that?
No.
Oh, that's
Just,
a good one.
just lower the voice a little bit.
No,
Not scare the
Daddy.
shit out of him, but would you want me to do that to you?
Yeah.
But you're
To
gonna.
you?
Yes.
And then you see it in their eyes, like, oh yeah, maybe I don't want that happening to me.
But then they forget.
No, we fucked up with the
They're
timeout.
inconsiderate.
We decided you put him in a chair and you face him away from everybody, so he has to stare at a wall or something. But then we realized he was staring at Midtown Manhattan, like this sick fucking view. I'm like,
There's so
this
much
is a major punishment.
It's Fleet Week.
A view I didn't get to.
He's seeing battleships and fucking cool shit for kids.
A view I didn't get to see until I turned 40. He's seeing it at fucking 2
Holy
years
shit.
old.
Airplanes and dinosaurs are outside. Fucking just wonderful for a child.
It's like
Yeah.
just an amazing view. I'm like, oh yeah, maybe this isn't working.
Cranes building new buildings.
Right,
It's great. It's the
Just a
greatest
sick
thing ever.
view.
Most stimulating thing ever for a
Right.
child. Oh, you wait.
I
You wait.
know.
You know what you're going to end up doing? This is my wife and I were good cop, bad cop. Like, what was it last night? Last night or the night before. I'm in the basement, and all I got is 2 rooms. I got a basement.
You
and
still
a
have 2 rooms? How's that?
garage.
Oh wow, how does that feel?
I don't even have the toilet anymore.
I lost my rooms a long time ago.
Did you see?
A long time ago.
Did you see?
How does it
what
feel
is
to have a room?
What,
Do you have a chair that is yours still?
It's not really mine.
It drives him nuts.
This is crazy.
I used to have a room that just was all my accomplishments in radio, like us on Letterman and
Yeah, that's
all
okay.
this great shit. And
Doesn't
now
mean
it's
nothing.
like fucking.
It doesn't mean nothing.
It's a cartoon mural and a crib and a fucking changing station. All my stuff is in
1600s
boxes.
England. It's over. That kingdom's been trashed. There's
Wow,
a
you
new
still have
kingdom
a room.
now.
Oh,
You still have a
man.
room.
Yeah. What was
Wow.
that? I just saw the movie. I didn't like the whole movie. So, this is 40. You see, this is 40. It
was way too long. It needed a really good
But
edit.
there was one scene in there that literally made me belly laugh. There's just one scene. I kept waiting. The movie's terrible. But one scene, he's got the iPad, and he's sitting down pretending he's shitting. I do that every single day. I go in the toilet, pretend I'm shitting, and I'm in there for 40 minutes checking emails.
Oh man.
Pants off and everything in case they walk in.
Yep.
But
Don't you
you
lock the
can't
door?
do that anywhere else.
I do lock the door, but they're on to me. Like, they know. We got one bathroom doesn't work, and then one's a chick's bathroom.
we have
and
to-
then-
What would happen?
No, we have to shit
in
with the
40 minutes.
Hold on. We have to shit. We have to. We have to shit with the doors open still because
What?
at any moment the kid could fucking kill himself.
Oh my god.
You know your old
Oh,
bit.
all right.
Yeah,
Okay.
We're still in that stage
Yeah,
where they
okay.
just don't understand. That.
Okay.
And I could relate. Like your shit's become twice as long.
I wanna know,
because it's the
though.
only time you could
What
actually
happens?
breathe and go.
That's where I make my phone calls.
Right.
But what happens when you're not in the bathroom and you
You're
try
being bothered
to
the
take 40
entire
minutes to go
fucking
on the
time.
iPad?
I go in the garage,
But
or
what'll happen? Like
Nothing will happen. You're just being
Someone-
bothered the whole time.
But
Listen,
really?
if you
You don't have time to yourself.
Yeah, you don't have time for yourself because it only happens when you're alone. If I'm there in the room, in the presence of the lioness cubs, nothing. The minute I disappear, one hunts bad, and it's bad. What? Can I? It takes 20 minutes to ask the question. Can I have a sleepover next week? Don't go ask mom. She said ask you. Well, who's the sleepover? I don't know. I'm just asking if I can have one. Yes. Why are you fucking bringing this to the table right now? I'm in the garage. Yes. Can't you figure this out by yourself?
Oh my God. This is a nightmare.
Can we watch a movie? Why are you asking me? Why are you asking me these questions? It's just little stuff like that. So,
and you have 2, Jim, or 3?
3.
3 girls.
Wow.
So now it's good cop, bad cop. I'm in the basement, and it comes down, and it's 10 at night. It's 10 at night. It should be over. This is done.
Right.
We're done. She comes down, and the question is, horns are flaring, and you gotta get up there and tell her to motivate herself to do something in life. She don't do her fucking work. I told her to have something done by Monday.
Oh, my
It's Sunday night. She don't clean. None of these kids respect me. Now, I could go up there and punch her in her fucking teeth. So you need to get up there, because I'm going to fucking punch her in the teeth, and I don't give a shit. So then...
These are actual conversations.
Yes. So now I got to keep them 2 apart. I said, all right, I'll go up there. And I start writing down, because... I'm also dealing with a female. Female just goes, and you don't do this and a thing and the fucking thing, and you never did. All right, what do you want exactly? I want her to do, all right, you want her work done. Why are you writing it down? Because I need to know.
Stuff down.
My job is just, we need results. So results is you need her work done. Just come upstairs with me.
Would it be bad for you?
Go upstairs.
Terrible.
Is this a nightmare to you? Andy?
I'm crazy.
Are you losing your mind?
Now I go upstairs. Now I got to play a cop
Right.
and a fucking referee and a guidance counselor all in one. I was not ready for this. I was on the internet. I'm writing. Jimmy told me to do one-man show. That's good. I'm gonna start writing my one-man show. Where do I start? Yeah, I start my life. Yeah, get up there before I kill this human, because she don't do the work that I asked her. She had a sleepover. She gets new shoes when I went in. We fucking smiled her. I'm gonna punch her teeth. I'm gonna punch her fucking teeth. Okay. Now I go in the bedroom, and now I gotta keep her from losing her mind, and now I've got this one who looks at the puppy eyes like, whose team you on? Are you on her team? Or are you on my team? And so you on my team. Now, technically, I'm on both teams. I have to invest in my wife, because at the end of the night, that's where, it's the future. But then there's some times where I'm like, she definitely has a gray area where she's... Mothers fall into that zone where they don't talk to their kids. It just becomes everyone's got they just talk at instead of going, hey, listen, can you get your work done? It's like, you better get your work done. I've asked you 400 times, and who's cleaning them? Why didn't you clean them done? I asked you that. Why does anyone... I'm like, no one's going to fucking listen to you.
That's what mothers turn into. What the fuck is that?
I'm like, you gotta get... I've said it, they don't listen. You gotta program them. They gotta program them. It's a computer. It's a computer over and over.
Yeah.
I like yellow.
Would it be bad for you if your wife said, look, come upstairs with me right now, if you said, hey, I'm fucking writing?
Well, yes, Jim. No. I can do that, but now I got to sacrifice my daughter from being damaged and potentially jumping out a window.
Right, you had to go up there for damage control.
It's all damage control because she's clearly. It's like, all right. It's like seeing Opie. When we saw him, let's say we were with him when he returned the wallet, and he's now leaving, going, you know what? Fuck that guy. I'm going to fuck it. And he starts wanting to, and we're like, listen, walk away. Don't worry about that guy. No, I'm gonna fucking. And now you see he's potentially emotionally losing his mind, and if we don't intervene,
there's gonna be
a problem
trouble,
that could have been prevented.
Right.
That's the situation a father finds himself in. Often.
Wow.
Okay.
And the reason why I returned the wallet yesterday was just to fucking breathe, by the way. It wasn't about being a good Samaritan. It gave me an excuse to go, oh, I got to return this wallet. And then I was up at 112th. It was 112th and Broadway-ish, okay?
Yeah.
I walked 40 blocks home.
Okay.
Just so I could fucking breathe.
know.
And my wife goes, what'd you do? And I go, you know what? I did nothing. I just walked. And it was the greatest thing ever.
Walked. I know. I know. You know what I did yesterday?
I had no agenda. I'm like, I'm just walking home.
You know what I did yesterday? I rode a bike.
Wow.
Not fag bike riding.
Right.
I rode I didn't put on the skin tights and the helmet. I just got on my bike.
Like a guy just on the bike, yeah?
I was just doing little circles. And I'm like, this is the greatest thing in the world.
Right.
In the world.
Just breathing, man.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely, it's good, but it's a challenge. It's a challenge. Yeah.
Yeah,
constantly trying to
certainly
save
the
a
other
life.
side of parenthood.
I
do love it, but
And then
it's
each
a lot of
one
fucking work, man.
my little one, who's 8, learns from the older one, who's 14. Now, the 14 has a little more muscle, not to talk back, but to just maybe deep sigh. Like,
Right.
So now the little one will go, but she doesn't have the rank to do that. So there's an instant flying off the handle if she does that. There's so many great tears of emotion.
How does a woman who becomes a mother deal with the fact that she is just turned into what amounts to a monster to these kids? Like, it's a creature that's going around the house that's to be looked at with fear and just snaps at you. Anything fun that you want to do, they are there to block it.
No,
like, how do you fucking live knowing that that's you? How the fuck?
By the way, this is the speech Anthony gave his mother.
It's you lose all consciousness just to be human and talk, because they do break you down. They break you down. There's nothing you can. You just gotta. You lose how to talk after a while, and that's another. You listen to them in the car, and you lose your fucking mind.
That just seems to me like do you remember a time where it was just like, hey, let's go out and sneak a cigarette, or like she's listening to fucking rock music, or just like, where did that person go? Where is that person?
You, as the husband, also have to take charge and take them out.
Yeah?
So they're away from that lunacy.
Oh.
A lot of guys don't. I take my wife out at least once, twice a week.
Okay, you gotta
and I
get
don't
her
care
out of
who's
there.
watching the kids.
You
got that's a little almost like a prison. You got to take them out of prison. We're gonna go see in the field. We're gonna go look at birds.
So you
Get
have
them out
to
of
keep
there.
her as
Same.
a wife.
Yes.
So somebody you can live with.
Yes.
Or else she's
And
just
her
that
too.
screamy person.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to be with them all the time.
No!
No way. She's stuck with him all the time.
Fuck.
His wife's stuck with him all the time.
Oh, yeah, she's with the kids way more than me. I get to leave every day for 5 hours.
More. You walk an hour to get here. You get something to eat.
Yeah,
you got to meet up with I had to talk with Robbie Kelly had a baby, and we really had to get into it. And it's just so hard we talked for 9 hours. You know, it's a baby.
You do.
You know, so
Oh, man.
you know, he really needed he needed my help. No, he didn't.
I go sometimes.
You avoided.
Sometimes I go to Kenny. I go, Kenny, I'm walking home today. I'm just walking home. So that's another 20 minutes where you can breathe.
Yes.
You just need to breathe. By the way, Doc Gooden's on MSNBC. He blew us off today.
I love
Who
going
blew you off today?
Doc Gooden.
Doc Gooden. He's right there on MSNBC. He's supposed to be on our show today. I guess he thinks TV's way more important than this radio show.
More people hear this show than watch MSNBC.
And without a doubt.
And that's not even like, oh, I don't think so. No, it's like beyond.
Yeah.
What is he talking about?
Let's do a
Baseball.
book.
Here, I'll wrap it up. I had a no-hitter, and I snorted coke, and it was on blow, and it all went down the shitter. And then I came back for an hour. And
For an hour, yeah.
And I bought crack, and I smoked crack.
Who didn't do coke back then?
And now everything's good. Now I got a book. Boom, done. Hi there.
Yeah,
Who's
that's
that?
all you need.
Who's the picture chick?
Photographer.
Oh, your own photographer?
No, we don't have our own
Satellite photographer.
They only come in here for the important people.
For the business.
Oh,
So you're still on
I
that
should charge
level.
her my salary. They just dumped me here.
Oh, shit.
Hey, what happened with that?
How'd they let you know? They called you? They just...
Here's what happened.
People are
mate.
saying you got fired. I don't believe that.
It's fired.
You got fired. Jim
Yeah.
Brewer got fired from Sirius XM?
Yeah, technically, yeah. I mean, the nice term is let go, but at the end of the day, it's fired. It's right.
How much time did you have left on your contract, or were you done?
They've been renewing me the last 3 years, but we only do like 3 6-month intervals.
Oh, okay.
And then mine was ending the end of March.
Okay.
I was away in March. Now, usually John, we call him John McDermott.
Okay. Yeah, comedy, sure.
Right, he'll sit there and he'll go, "Hey, your thing is due here," and I'll go, "Oh shoot, okay, yeah, I want to stay." And then all of a sudden, I didn't hear from him.
Oh boy!
And I'm like, "John," and my business manager went, "Hey, you didn't renew the thing yet." I went, so I called to renew, and I didn't hear nothing. And then Jeremy called.
Jeremy Coleman.
Yes, Jeremy Coleman called. He's like, "Yes, about the renewal. Well,
that's a good Jeremy Coleman.
well, there's been changes here, and I did.
Did you immediately know, by the way, when he was saying that, or did you...
without a doubt?
Okay,
but it threw me. It was such a curveball. I mean, there's no warning,
right?
No nothing. It was just no warning whatsoever. It was like two.
Wow.
It was just weird. It's like, hey, do you want to interview Billy Crystal? Sure. Listen, the renewal.
Oh yeah, didn't you do that? Right?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah,
it was very cool.
And then
like 2 weeks later,
later,
the renewal. Well, there's new people here, and I'm like, I just cut to the chase.
Oh man,
it's like, and the budgets. Well, I'm not gonna insult you with the money they want to offer compared to what you've been making.
I'll be like, give me a little insult. I'd like to hear it.
Did they give you what percentage of what you were making were they going to offer you?
I'd even want to hear it.
Yeah,
because then there was a boneyard thing too. When they wanted like a boneyard.
They throw money away.
I said, "What do you want for boneyard?" So we'll give you $100.
Oh my God!
So $100
$100.
I'll just do it for
$100 a week, right?
I'll just podcast it.
Right.
What do I want to do that for?
They're starting to sign people where it's costing them money to do their radio shows around here.
Yeah, I'm like, why would
when
I
you
do
start
that?
adding in the commuting costs?
$100.
I know someone else that got that same
insult,
deal
man.
recently.
Wow, that's insulting.
$100 for
like, why would
a show once a week.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. That's stupid.
That's stupid.
I say, I don't even fucking get paid that for doing a 1992 comic strip set.
Right.
Why would I come here to go, ladies and gentlemen, please, this is Judas Priest back in like, get the fuck out of here.
$100.
I don't know what they're doing.
I'd rather do it for free.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do it as a guest spot. Don't even pay me, insult me. Fuck out of here. So anyway,
but then,
long story short, that's
then
right.
an Oprah comes in and they'll spend thousands and thousands of dollars on her visit.
Hey, listen, at the end of the day, if I had a bet, I'd say satellite radio as which I think you guys, when I just heard your podcasting, which is really smart. When I was in Australia and I was hearing bits called all from here.
Oh, wow.
From our show?
Yes. And I was in Amsterdam, and there were bits from here. That's all internet.
Yeah,
it's all internet. It's wherever they get it. That is our age is the last generation that listens to broadcast. It's over.
Yeah.
Just as we're just old farts going, you don't get it. Now, a couple years ago with podcasting, we all still were in that boat where it went, you still. Now it has proven it works.
Yeah,
you can make money, and now this beast is it's over.
Well, Australia's
It's
supposed
over.
to be a
It's got
good
2-3
market
years,
for
it's over.
comedians in the States, and this radio
It
show.
is.
Apparently,
It
a lot of the radio guys like us in Australia. Keith Robinson went down
They
there.
love you.
And he said that they talk about the audience.
Yes, they do. They do.
That makes me want to go there.
Well, hello, Dan.
I told you that when I came back here. I said
Yes,
you
you did.
should take a trip
Yeah.
down there. You would. You
love
might
to.
not ever come back. I'm
Isn't
not
that
even
cool?
kidding you.
I hear it's great.
It's phenomenal.
That's great.
What makes it so cool?
It's just there's. Let's just say it's very Upper West Side-ish.
A lot of blonde-haired people, Jim.
A lot of blue eyes. A lot of blue eyes down there.
You know, no, listen.
There
at
are a
the
lot
end
of
the day,
jizz on the Upper West Side, though, sir.
The stuff that I'll give you an example here.
Yeah.
When I was down there was a problem. Some kids got shot.
Oh boy!
All right, they carjacked somebody. It was like 1 a.m. They were 15 years old, 16 years old. They ran over. They carjacked people, gunpoint. Got in the car, drove down a busy street, ran over 3 people.
Wow.
They wouldn't stop the cops, so the cops shot up the car, killed the 2. So now they're starting to riot.
Uh-oh.
Because they were I think they were Aborigines, 2 Aborigine descent kids, right? So I'm sitting there watching this go down, and the head of police and like the highest stage, like, well, I don't know what to tell you if I don't like it. That's the way it is. The kids were destructive and we shot them. Quite frankly, don't look at me for answers. Look at their parents. Why is a 14-year-old child out at 1 a.m.? That's who you got to look at. And I'm like,
good for him.
Wow.
I'm like, you know what?
You can't say that in the
Finally,
States.
something
that's great.
sensible.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
sensible.
Can't say that in the States.
What?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, and everyone's
You'd be
like, why
fired immediately.
Why didn't you shoot at the tires? And the cops and the guy said, he goes, listen, when we draw our guns, we're not shooting to be nice, and we're not shooting to stop you. We're shooting to kill. Case closed. We take the gun out, we shoot to kill. And that, I just thought, like, you know what? There's something to say in that atmosphere. We're here. We'd have riots and debates on CNN and Fox News
lots
and
of apologizing. And
like, no. 2 knuckleheads stole a car. They ran people over. The cops were chasing them. You see the lights. Pull over.
I love it.
You don't pull
Yes.
over. You're a threat to society.
Yeah.
You're getting shot. Not my fault. You were on something.
There's a kid here in New York City.
Yeah.
Run away from cops. Pulls out a fucking .38, spins around, points it at the cops.
Shoot,
cops
dead.
light him up.
Oh, yeah,
and
got to.
killed him.
Yeah.
There's still demonstrations and religious leaders that are getting behind the family that's saying they want an investigation. There are witnesses that said there wasn't a gun. And there was a gun. It's right there on the street next to his dumb dead body.
Right.
And it's not 1972 where one of them reached down to his ankle and threw a .38 at the fucking kid. You know,
Right.
There's too many cameras now for the cops to get away with those shenanigans.
There's too much. Everyone's got a video camera.
Yeah.
Everyone's got a video camera.
But that's the difference, because they entertain these fucking parents and religious leaders and community activists.
Right.
That just the only reason that they're saying anything is because it's a black kid. And it's usually shot by, even black cops are considered, fucking white cops. It's the cops against the black people. But if the kid didn't spin around with a gun and point at a cop, why should he get any special treatment because he's black? Because if anyone spun around and pointed the gun, they were going to fucking shoot him.
You're done.
But when it's a black kid, they freak the fuck out, and there's all kinds of problems.
Unfortunately, what happens is yo-yos take advantage, and I go in the deep conspiracy of they do that just to keep everyone divided.
Yeah, well, that is true.
It's just to keep everyone divided, because then white people sitting down going, look at these black people, he deserves to get shot. And then they show the black people going, man, the white man's a devil. And it's just every time they start getting along, they're like, we need a black kid shot. and riled it up. Put a fake gun or something. I mean,
it is much easier to
at the end of the day.
It is easier to have power over a very divided peoples than it is if they all get together and start thinking as one. It's a little dangerous.
We should be united, not divided.
Nice.
United, not divided. But
Martin Luther dope.
Wow. But that's why I don't even watch. I don't watch the news. It's so. It's like gun laws. Everyone should have a right to have a gun. I think a gun. Bang, bang, bang. It's a gun.
Yeah.
That's a suspect.
Exactly. That's what I say.
That's a suspect. Unless you're in the military or you're hunting, there's no reason for that.
No one can have a machine. You can't have a machine gun.
And,
you really
and at
can't.
the end
Not
of
allowed.
the day, this is the news. They'll say, I would say, some of my friends are so Fox News oriented. It drives me. This is how the Nazis did. I go, what are you talking about? The Nazis. I'm like, no. The last I heard, the Nazis would knock on the door. I'm like, does your name end in Stein? They're not looking like, what are you talking about? Or they'll say, I get so riled. I feel bad for people when they go, well, it's the Constitution. Like, are you retarded?
Yep.
Are you? They wore fucking wigs and tights when they wrote up the Constitution. It took 40 minutes on a guy on a fucking horse to shoot somebody. There were no cars. You had to get on a horse. You had to puck fucking gunpowder and stick it in there, chase this fucker with fixing your wig. Because the bouncing of the horse was fucking your wig up. Then you had to fix your tights, and then the gun would go up by accident. And it took another 20 minutes to fucking get this guy to reload. So that whole and then there's, and they go, well, what if, our government's taking over. That argument makes me absolutely
it is an asshole argument.
It's beyond an asshole argument. Like, did you watch Boston? Did you see what happened when the so-called bomber, which is another fucking thing, the bomber, dude. All right, I'm gonna get started here.
I love it.
For 24 straight hours. They go, here comes the SWAT truck, and there's 14 SWAT people. And they show the same video of the fucking SWAT truck. And here are the dogs. and then they would have the helicopters. And I sat there watching going, oh, man, they got those heat-seeking helicopters. It's over. And then, like, okay, we're running over here. And then they
running over here.
They're going, I don't know what's going on over there, but they're all going over there.
That's how the news guys are.
There's the helicopter. It's circling up. It's been 24 hours. He was shot in the jugular. How do you get shot in a fucking neck? The dogs can't sniff you out. Nobody can find blood. My kid comes out of the pool with a stubbed toe, and I can see where this little fucking yo-yo went all the way into the bedroom, not cleaning off their toe. Like, I could see you came out of the pool, you fucking stubbed your toe here, you walked all the way in the new carpet into your fucking bedroom, and in the bed, I could see your stupid stubbed toe. This guy's hitting the jugular, and the dog. Here comes more SWAT teams and more dogs, and they're fucking, no one's allowed to have, see, like, old people coming out of the house and are like, get down! My dog has to get down! Get back in the house! You can be a suspect! My dog, get down! They got an old lady and she's down on the floor and they got the M16s to her face.
Yeah.
And then, okay. And then they show the same video. Here's them walking around the corner again. Obviously, the younger guy is following the older brother. He's obviously the leader. Let's look at that video one more time for the 1,700,000th time. Here's the older brother. There's the younger brother. Here's the older brother. Here's the younger brother. This is moments before the bomb. No one has these fucking guys dropping a bomb, walking away. But they got 18 million videos of walking around a corner. No other fucking video. Then they let it all go. Okay, we're releasing it. We can't find him. He's in the boat in the backyard. Does anyone watch fucking Cops? Like, it wasn't even, it was straight as it right up backyard. Every Cops video is like, he's under the fucking pool.
The pool. Yeah.
He's under the raft. He's under a bush. All right, I'm not going to get into that. What I'm getting into is the whole, that's very suspect. When I watched that made me again look at yo-yos that are into like, you can't take my guns away because if the government takes over, so the government's going to take over and you're going to hold them off? Did you see what happened in Boston, you fucking retard?
Yeah.
Mr. Educated, watch Fox News 24/7 with your degree. Oh, you don't know what's going on in this country. Really? Oh, okay, your M16 is going to hold off that fucking army.
And that was just one
and
town.
at the end of the day, if you're that packed, it's going to be some kid who's 18 going like this on a computer. Okay, mission accomplished, sir. And you're going to be sitting there with your whole arsenal going, do you hear bottle rocket? What the hell sounds like a bottle? Mission accomplished. And then the other stupid thing is, what were they? I was just listening to this 3 days ago at someone's house, and I'm silent because I just watch these idiots argue with each other. And they don't even, it's not even common sense. It's just watching news. If you watch Fox News and CNBC, they teach you how to argue each other. They teach you how to argue each other. There's no common sense.
Well, let's go to our space. On the one hand, you got this opinion, and on the other hand, you have this opinion, and then this opinion agrees.
So you're already going, yeah, I feel that. Yeah, that's how I feel. You fucking morons.
That's how I feel.
That's exactly. All right, answer that question, Mr. Specialist. And so then, this is the other one that gets me nuts. Well, China is going to take over, and what if we're taking over? If America's taken over, can you imagine? God forbid we're taken over.
Taken over.
We're invaded.
Oh, wow, okay.
We're invaded. Mm-hmm. They got past our amazing, intelligent military that found the fucking Boston bomber 24 hours by a neighbor. Wasn't even the military didn't find him. The fucking neighbor said, I think there's some blood gushing out the boat. Well, I should say, he wasn't even saying, there's some blood out on the back, out on the backyard. Whatever the fucking Boston people talk. I think you might want to look into that. If
some red liquid's coming out of my Boston whaler.
My whale.
Someone's fucking with my whaler in the yard.
My dog's licking the outside of my whaler. It's got blood all over it. I don't see no dead rabbits. And so, if you're sitting there, our intelligence, our amazing military that was all over that, couldn't stop that, couldn't catch them.
Yeah.
They can't stop whoever's going to infiltrate us. Then our local police force takes over. They can't stop them. Do you think Jed in Tennessee and Bob in Jersey with your thank God for the gun law?
Yeah.
I got my
Tony on Long Island.
Yeah, Tony on Long Island gonna stop me. Foom Duck Young and Vladimir and whoever who's just already crushed everyone. This ain't Red Dawn in the night. They say Patrick Swayze ain't gonna help you, you retards. People are retarded when they watch the fucking news. So anyway, I don't know how I got into that.
They're
Bravo. Very funny,
well,
man.
I do have a couple of responses.
Please.
I do have a couple of responses.
Please.
And of course, I don't think there's anyone in their right mind that would assume that a bunch of people with whatever weapons are legally available to the American public these days can fend off the United States military.
Correct.
I never thought that. I don't think that's actually the point.
Correct.
What I think the point is that an armed public cannot be taken over with a swipe of the pen in more of a figurative term, but here it is. You're not looking to defeat the United States Army with your guns at home.
Sure.
But
Yes.
if the United States military and the government leading that military knows it has to fire upon its people because its people will shoot back at them, it negates the country. The country's gone at that point. So then what is the government actually holding on to at that point? You know what I mean? You can't open fire on a huge number of American people because they're shooting back at you. Now, if the American people have no weapons, it's very easy to just legislate your will upon them and take away people's rights and whatnot. It's not winning. The thing is, if you even get into a battle with the American people, you lose. You instantly lose. You lost the country. You've lost everything the country supposedly stands for. And there's no more free United States of America.
And there is one now?
I know you can talk about what it is now and everything. I understand that. I don't think it's free now either. And I think they can legislate against you. In small pockets of resistance like Waco and whatnot,
Boston.
You can smooth it over and say, well, these are individual things on a large scale. On a large scale where a tyrannical American government wants to completely take over in some way. I don't know what it would be, but you cannot make that huge leap to, mission accomplished. You can't do that and then have people show up at Disney World the next day like nothing happened. You know what I mean? It takes shut up, Jimmy.
Really, that's a goofy argument, man.
It is not a goofy argument.
Man.
It is not a goofy argument.
It's a goofy argument.
It is not a goofy argument.
At the end of the day, what are you saying? I still don't even understand what you're saying.
What I'm saying is an armed population.
Okay, we all have guns. Yeah,
of this country.
Okay.
Everyone that's armed in this country is
yes,
legally.
Okay, you got arms, I got arms. Okay, I got that. Now what?
I believe it is a deterrent to the government just invoking its will on the people without. No.
Anthony, you really think?
Yeah.
Let's say you've got a tank. Let's say you've got
armored vehicle personnel or whatever.
Yes, you have a nuclear warhead in your fucking garage.
Sure.
You really think at the end of the day, someone in Washington's going, listen, it's time for takeover, but keep away from that Anthony from the O&A show because he's got too many weapons.
No, it never gets to that point.
So what is it?
It
I
never
don't understand
gets
what you
to
just
that point.
said.
It's a deterrent. It's almost an
someone's got a
uneven
dog,
detente.
and I don't want to go in that house because they got a dog.
It's an uneven detente where it's a balance of power based on the fact that if anything happens, it negates what we are right now. It eliminates this country of ours. If the United States military starts firing on American people who are firing back at the military on a level much bigger than Waco, then but that doesn't have to happen because you don't understand what I'm saying.
I don't know.
It's really pretty far-fetched.
It is not far-fetched.
You're talking about fucking communism. You're talking about like pure Russian military. Oh my God! Hey, look! It's the 4th of July parade. No, it's not. Welcome to America. Oh my God! They're shooting on us. I thought it was a float. What happened to America? They took our guns away. That's what happened. It's goddamn Nazism all over. Like you're so far-fetched in what you're saying.
No, it's not far-fetched.
Yes, it is. It's crazy. It's lunacy what you're saying.
I'm not even saying what's lunacy.
It's lunacy.
You're saying more lunacy shit, thinking the government is going to have some 18-year-old in a fucking shipping container launching drone attacks on cities that people have fucking... That's lunacy. That's more action movie shit than me saying that the knowledge that the American people have over 300 million guns in their possession.
You ever see the videos? You ever see the videos of like Iraq War when they're on the ships?
Yes.
What do you think? That's a guy packing a fucking missile in a thing. That's a guy in a computer going.
I know that. I think you're missing my point.
I think a lot of people are.
No, I think a lot of people know exactly what I'm talking about. There is a
there is about.
It's simple. There is a deterrent alone in the knowledge that the American people are armed. Regardless if they're armed with fucking muskets or blowguns or anything else, there's a deterrent there to know.
But no one cares if you got a gun. Like, I don't care if you got a gun. We're talking about crazy semi-automatic...
what's the difference between semi-automatic?
Assault
Shut up with an assault rifle. An assault rifle is a semi-automatic gun like a hunting rifle. There's nothing different.
Right. I'm talking like...
You can't own one. You can't own a machine gun in this country.
You shouldn't. There's no reason
But there is already a law.
There's no reason that. I know, but again...
Why can't I go out right now in New York State and buy a semi-automatic AR-15 and take it to the range?
Because if you get fucking wasted or someone finds it, it's a deadly fucking weapon. Here's the other one. Well, then you gotta stop cars. Then we should take cars away. Fucking retard argument. Right. It's all madness, dude. It's the thought process that you really think it's going to deter anything that I think starts insulting intelligence.
Well, then I think the bigger insult is the thought process thinking taking guns away from people.
Away.
Oh, yeah? Try to buy that. Try to buy that.
Why would I want to?
Because it's cool.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
One of my kids find that, or one of the retard kids across the street find it.
What are you leaving it laying around like a rake?
Yeah. So
you got to be what's called responsible when you own a gun. Just like you want a car. With a car, you got to be responsible for a car. You do.
But people aren't. That's the problem.
But you have to be with a car.
But you're not.
You're letting people drive. You're letting irresponsible people get into cars to drive and kill many more people than guns. Now, you laugh at that. You laugh at it, but it's the same argument you're making.
Okay.
Oh, they leave their keys around for their 16-year-old to jump in and drive away. Well, why do you leave your keys in your purse, dummy?
Because no one takes a car and purposely drives into a school and mows them the fuck down.
And you know what? On a statistical level, it's very rare.
Statistics. All right, so when your kid is killed, you let me know how that statistic works.
All right, how about
That's the dumbest thing
How
ever.
about the 6 kids in Chicago that were fucking shot over the weekend that no one even gave a shit about?
Because we're that used to it now. Like, more kids killed.
Is that it?
What are you arguing for? What are you like barking for? What do you want? You just want machine guns?
I want the ability to live my fucking life the way I want.
You have it.
No, I don't.
You got 50. You got a big
want to buy another
contract.
one of those.
You got a great.
I want to buy another one of
then
those.
Then move to a country where you can get one.
I guess I can't.
Why not? Because they figured out, the rest of the world figured out that when the fucking people...
God. Stop it! The rest of the world figured out what?
That when you have...
Savages are killing people all over the world with weapons a lot less fucking sophisticated than that.
And you know what? The people that kill us here are nice, young, educated people. They're not savages. They're wackos. Or they're on drugs.
Most of it
or they had problems. Or they grew up in a bad home. They're not savages.
No, most of them are gang savages, and that's where all the homicides come from. There's a small portion that are those crazy white kids that shoot up the schools, and that's what the news picks up on. But it's not romantic and fun enough when it's just gangbangers shooting grandma for a piece of crack or shooting at his buddy from 3 feet away and hitting 3 12-year-olds.
What?
Yeah. Take it. They shouldn't have it. Fucking take it away.
They shouldn't have it.
Take it away.
They shouldn't have it.
Right.
Yeah.
So what's the problem?
The problem is they
like fireworks. I'm annoyed that I can't light off M80s anymore. That bothers me. But because some retard blew his fucking hand off or let his kid he got wasted and the kid blew it up, that fucked up 4th of July. I think we still enjoy 4th of July every year. Now I gotta travel to a fucking river to watch it for 20 hours and then take me 9 hours to get home. But we still have 4th of July. It's no fucking difference.
No difference.
Too many retards fucked it up. The guy across the street, a guy in my general neighborhood.
Yeah.
His kids came walking around the neighborhood with bullets strapped around and with one of his guns. It's like...
He should have been arrested.
Should have been, but he wasn't.
He should have been fucking arrested.
He should have been, which proves to the point... we can't take control of it. So when we can't get control of it, you're not allowed to play with the toy.
Stop.
You're fucked.
You think that everyone should be based on the lowest common denominator and what they can or can't fucking handle, and that's how we should take it away? Well, you know what? Maybe sometimes you get up on stage, maybe you'll say shit that offends people or makes people do things or influences people. So why don't we just take what you say and throw that out the fucking window too, Brewer?
What's it got to do with
It's
taking
the same thing.
No, it makes no sense.
You're saying that because some people can't handle certain things, that everyone can't have it.
Murder weapons. I don't have a murder weapon. I don't have a weapon that can destroy and kill somebody.
Oh, we could argue that you're fucking influential. You're very influential. Your speech is very influential.
Okay.
And look out. You might influence people to hurt homosexuals or Negroes.
At the end of the day, are you upset just with guns in general, or that you can't get a machine gun?
I don't need a machine gun. I like a good semi-automatic. You know, when you pull the trigger, every one pull, one bullet flies out the other end.
And you use it for target and
I love going to the range and target shooting. And then I like having other weapons that I use for self-protection.
Yes.
Which is, I kind of like the idea that it puts you on equal footing with some thug that might want to do you bodily harm.
Yeah, I'm with you there 100%.
Someone busts in your door.
I'm with you.
I'm sure if someone kicks in your door, the first thing you're going to think is, I wish I had a gun.
Hey, I'm not going to lie to you. Someone came over to my house. He showed me his gun. He's like, listen, I travel everywhere with a gun. I need to let you know I have a gun in your house.
Oh, that's nice.
I said, okay. Let me see. He goes, listen, it's in a case, blah, blah, blah. And he showed it to me. And I'm not going to lie. My wife every night gives me a fucking false alarm someone's breaking in. And sometimes I get worried because I know the golf club or the bat just ain't going to do it.
Yeah.
With a bullet facing my torso.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
So, this one night, while they were sleeping over, I swear to God,
slept like a baby.
I got woken up in the middle of the night. Someone's hustling the front door. What? I know I hear someone trying to get in the front door. This is every other month. It was the first time in my life I just got up with no fear. Walked to the front door and even ask who it was. I just opened the front door knowing they may get me, but my kids are safe because right next to them is some weapons that are going to put major holes in these people or deter them.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that.
Right.
It's sort of like playing a game with rules. All right, we all have a rules to this game. However, as much as steroids, baseball, whatever, obviously whoever's making the rules up aren't sticking to them, and it's turning into bad shit. Here and there, even if the percentage is small, even if it's blah blah blah, and it's fucking things up for you who should have the right to go.
Certainly
I go to a range. It's like this guy. He goes to the range. When I went to the range, this guy had it looked like a Smith & Wesson, but it sounded like a cannon. And he warned us. He went, hey, listen. He was a huge guy. He went, hey, listen. I'm shooting off assault rifle. He said it's assault, but it was a pistol. And this thing, literally, it was so loud. Even with the headphones on, it had a whole. It was like,
it was probably the 50 caliber. Yeah,
and it went, and flames came out the end. And the what do you call it? The target
silhouette,
would just explode like feathers a pigeon getting blown up, and you can see his boner. And I would have one too, just go pow, pow. And my daughter, I had to say, she was shooting and she was a beast, and she turned to me and she went, I really like that feeling of power.
It's just it's fun to shoot.
But does the average citizen need that? I mean,
Jimmy.
I'm just
correct.
Jimmy's an asshole.
Right.
But who was at the front door?
Who's at the front?
Who was at the door?
Front door?
Her imagination.
Oh, no. I figured as much, but I needed to know.
Imagination.
Who was at the front
You left
door.
us with an I opened the door.
I like your analogy, though, with the sports, and there has to be rules and things like that. I understand the rule factor. But here's what happens. Imagine playing a game where you're adhering to the rules, but there's people on the other team that aren't paying attention to any rules, and they're not penalizing those people. Every time someone doesn't pay attention to the rules, they go to the people that are paying attention and give them more rules. So now
Like
in New
a
York
household.
it's
If I'm in
crazy.
my house
Uh-huh.
and my kids, I go, listen, no Fritos, no snacks after 7 o'clock.
Right.
Okay, 7 o'clock. Any snacks, you're gonna get punished. You're screwed.
Right.
No iPads, no Instagram, and no email, no nothing. Okay, now when I'm not around, I go upstairs and this little fucker's sneaking. I said, "Where'd you get that?" Well, Mom said. Hey, did we not? Go, well, she did do her homework and then 2 weeks later, there's ants infested in her bedroom, and the cat has fleas because the fucking bugs from the Fritos that she ate in the bed. And I go, this is why I don't want Fritos in here. And then it happened 3 times, and then I go, you know what? No more fucking Fritos, period, because I'm tired of people fucking with the rules. Everyone's fucked. So there. It's up to the people, and I tell the sisters, I go, listen, I don't care which one of you fuckers do it. One of you fuck up, you're all screwed. That gives an incentive for the other ones to go, don't bring the Fritos up there. I'm going to tell Dad.
That might work
I'm going to tell
in the
Dad.
in the Brewer dictatorship
Yes.
that you live in.
Yes, well, Fritos. Someone's eating the Fritos in bed, and no one's...
But I have a right to bear Fritos.
Yes, you
cannot
do.
take that away from me.
Yes, you do. And no one's going to come in and take them at the end. If you got the Fritos in your house, they're in your house. Tough shit. They're in there already. From here on now, it literally should be like, sit down. What's your name? Where you from? Right. First of all, the way you look, you got to go home. It's already out. You're already out. You're already out.
Do you know what I have to go? You know what people have to go through to get a gun, especially in a place like New York? It is nearly impossible to get a pistol. The ability to own a pistol in New York City. New York State, it's tough enough. Rifles, shotguns in New York City, almost impossible. You could do it in New York State. But now they're legislating things like, all right, I have a pistol. It holds 9 rounds in the magazine.
Yeah.
Now there's a law that was just passed that said I can only put 7 bullets in whatever magazine I have. So if I have a 10-round magazine, I'm only allowed to put 7 bullets in it.
Stupid.
Now, what will this do for crime at all? Because now what they're doing is, if you're caught that you don't even know the law, you pop 9 in because it fills the mag up and you put it in, and you're caught, you now are a criminal. You've taken a guy that is legally paid attention to the laws. He's kept his old nose clean. He's gone through the hoops to get the gun. And now, through this illusion that there's Cuomo signing the big anti-gun violence bill.
Sure.
And making this guy now go to jail or pay a fine or not be able to have a gun because he's violated a gun law.
Yeah.
Where he's put 2 more bullets that were supposed to be. Do you think a guy that's going to commit a gun crime is going, well, at least I only put 7 rounds in there. I didn't fill the gun up. I'm pointing it at someone and stealing his money, or I'm shooting somebody. So these laws that they put in place under this phony guise of public safety and anti-violence, and they always give it a good name.
Garb.
They are doing nothing to make people safe. What they are doing is taking people that have been adhering to the law and being good and safe and fucking them up.
Yes.
I don't get that part of the whole thing.
It's politics.
Well, yeah.
It's just politics.
It's the politics of contraband. It's the smuggler's blues.
I know, and I really contemplated on getting a gun, especially after Hurricane Sandy, because we had no electric, and that's the first time.
You shoot the fucking LIPA guys, I know.
That's the first time where I I realized how vulnerable everyone is. Everyone's vulnerable.
Yeah.
Our neighborhood was fine, but only took 3 to 5 more weeks before our neighborhood would have been like, hey, you got any food in there?
It was getting crazy at the gas station. Where
Not even 3 to
at
5
first it was
weeks, by the way.
You look at each other, you do that mouth, we're like, we're all here, it's gas. Yeah. And then by the next day and the day after that, you start to look like,
yes.
I don't think he was here online.
Yes.
And you all get that Twilight Zone mob mentality.
Yes.
There he is. He's the one that started it. You chase him down with pipes.
Yes.
2 weeks tops.
Yes.
It would take 2 weeks.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
imagine if
For a
everybody had
complete
guns,
breakdown.
how fast things would get bad.
Right.
Couple people get popped here and there. Now,
let me tell you one thing. I never worried about me getting gasoline. That's for sure.
I'm putting it in the container. Back up. Back up. There's 7 bullets in here. I'm adhering to the rules.
I'm adhering to all the laws of the land.
How many bullets
But
do you
I'll
need,
take
right?
7 of you.
I do say, I was thinking about getting a gun. My wife was upset with me. I went. In Jersey, you got to go to the police station. I don't know where it is.
Oh, it's crazy.
There you
Yeah.
go. Police station, all that jazz. And then I know for myself, I'm not sure. Not that I would use it, but I would flash it a lot.
Oh, shit. A little brandishing.
I would be a flasher.
That's illegal.
Me and Jimmy
I'd be
say
a
that.
flasher.
Yeah, that's very illegal.
We're not responsible enough to have guns.
And that's
anymore.
what my friend is very responsible. He's like, listen, you don't. The rule is you never take a gun out unless you're using it.
Yeah.
Case closed. He goes, the minute you take it out, you're screwed.
Now you're opening yourself up to a lot of shit.
You better
right
make
there.
sure that other person is popped, shot, done, no questions asked.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know if I'm capable of doing that. I really don't. I don't know. I don't know. But I know.
It's a great responsibility.
My point is, like, I know I don't have that responsibility yet. I know if you come in my house he told me an instance where I said, did you ever take it out? And he said it one night, scared the life out of me. It was about 3 a.m. Someone's banging my front door trying to get in. He goes, I took out, he has like a 9mm or whatever. He takes out his gun, he aims it at the door and announces, I have a gun. It is loaded. I will be shooting you. Please, I'm calling the police.
So do we, motherfucker.
Oh, shit, we. Right. He said they then opened up the screen door and started banging the door, as in trying to get it, shouldering their way in.
Come on.
He said again, I'm going to shoot the minute that door is open. I'm open. Now, he's got a little house. It's not like it's a little place in Florida. It's not like he's in a mansion and all this, and there's money to be taken here. And then they went to the window where they started opening the window, and then he heard giggling. And he realized it was his wife's wasted friend trying to be funny.
Oh, cute.
And he's like, I literally almost killed this jackass.
Did he yell at her or him?
You gotta assume.
I assume they yelled.
Why did I
lost
ask
his
that
mind.
question? You have a great story, and I throw a literal question. So what was the temperature?
I would have stuck the gun up right down their esophagus.
Yeah.
And pulled the trigger, but I would for an hour straight. I would have stuck it like in Karen. I'm sorry. It would have been that scene. Gun pointed in your face.
Obviously, you got to be.
But I realized
pretty sure about what you're doing.
I don't think I would have even let him get that far. I would have started.
Oh my God! Never through the door.
Right through the door.
Oh, never through the door. That's a movie thing.
I have 3 kids.
God.
You're done. You have 5 seconds, whether you're intoxicated or not.
We gotta piss.
Oh,
I gotta piss too.
Yeah, all right.
Jimmy had to
I'll
leave.
piss too.
Okay.
Yeah, Jimmy just left.
We're all gonna pee.
Tell him, Fred.
The Virus. Sirius XM. This is the Opie Anthony Show.